rickshaw here. Inside the house we got about, looked like it was about 20, it was 24 Celsius. Let me see what it is out here. And it was 70 some degrees. Out here we're looking at 72 degrees. It's about 65% humidity out here. In the house it's higher, it's 75% humidity. So, we're getting a change here. Kids and I were out for a walk. It had cleared up enough for us to walk, and then it started raining during our walk. Last night it cleared up. You could see a beautiful moon. And then this morning when I got up for my walk, couldn't even take an umbrella. It was so windy. I just said heck with it and got wet. It's not like it's cold. The rain doesn't even feel cold now. The other day when it was raining, it felt cold. And, when it hits you, now it just feels neutral. So that's kind of good. But, the sun's trying to crack through in different spots, so that's always a good sign. And the clouds are a lot higher now. Wind sort of changed directions, so, we're hoping this will break in the clouds and clear up a little bit, get some sunshine going. We got our little kitty that adopted us. She's pregnant, which is sad, and now there's another female running around here that's pregnant too, that she's starting to hang in here. So my wife just completely don't feed them at all anymore. Nothing. I just don't need a big pile of kitties running around shitting and pissing. Morning. So, but something I wanted to talk about today, I'm noticing, is history is repeating itself, guys. History is repeating itself. I put some stuff on there yesterday about the stuff going down in New South Wales and Australia, and they can't talk and all this kind of stuff now. And the policeman got on there, we're going to get you, so basically he's a jackbooted thug. Some of these people, you look in France, some of the people were having a protest, and a lot of the police put their helmets down, and they're not going to stop them. Okay? Yeah, that's what we need. We need the police, because guess what, you dummies, you're next. You are next. You're nothing but minions for these people, and you'll be thrown under the bus before you know it. You're just jackbooted thugs, and your day will come. And then now they're having clashes in Sydney, riots and stuff. People are fed up with this. People are waking up to this baloney that's going on, and it won't stop. It won't stop. Just an example is here. Every time you turn around, something, we're going to release the lockups, but we're going to give you 2 more weeks. We're going to make it till the middle of July. Now we're going to make it to the end of July. School's going to be open in August. Oh, sorry, now it's September. And then, what are these guys doing? They're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. I don't see that anything's going to get better. We don't really see anybody. Everybody we talk to, nobody's sick. Yeah, they're testing all these people. Sure. They're going to lock down a whole area. I just seen one place, they're locking down a whole area because 12 people got this Delta thing. Yeah. This is just ludicrous. This is telling me that this is something else, guys. This is something way more than the benevolent people in charge, like in Canada and France and in the U.S. of taking care of their people. This is power. That's all it is. Power and money. Here, like just for an example, in this country now, they're really looking into this health minister dude that they have here. The news media is really ruffling some feathers about that guy. That there's corruption going on and all this. And I still couldn't find anywhere that says he's a doctor or has a PhD or anything like that. He's just some kind of a health minister dude, bureaucrat. Look at Fauci. Fauci's just a bag man. If you look at him, he's nothing but a bag man, a high-paid bag man, highest paid in the government. That's got to really be something. But something that's looking to me more and more is going to happen in the U.S. too is, Biden. I watch clips of this poor fella. I don't hate my enemies or anything like that. I never thought much of this man all through the years. He's a dick. Plain and simple. He's just a dick. He always has been. He's a politician. You know, I always said when the shit hits the fan, you know, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. You're going to call a fireman. You're going to call a policeman. You're going to call a paramedic. You're going to call a doctor. You're going to call a plumber. You're going to call an electrician. You know, you're going to call a roofer. You're going to call those guys. When did you ever call a politician? They're not going to do anything for you. They're going to tell you they are, and then they're going to take your money. You know, and you know, they're just awashing all this money that's yours. So I just don't trust any of them. Sorry, guys, but I'm thinking what's going to happen is they're going to oust him, and then you're going to get this camel toe chick. You know, this is biblical, guys. Look this up. She's the whore. You know, and it's known. This is nothing that, you know, oh, but in her past she can fix that. No, when you're mentally defective as that, to be that type of person, that it's really tough to change out of that. You're gonna have that tendencies. Now, I wouldn't think her life would be worth spit with Nancy as the VP, because Nancy wants the presidency, and her best buddy's Hillary. Well, Hillary. So. I'm thinking maybe all this stuff's going on. I don't know if Trump will ever get back in, maybe in the next election or something. But maybe this is just something I'll put out there. Maybe they're just letting them eat themselves. You know, letting them run amok and eat themselves. But this stuff that's going on right now with these trillions of dollars, and they're dangling the carrot in front of people, you know, with this money, you know, we're going to give you a little pittance of your money. I got torqued at Trump when he signed that. He should have not signed that $2.2 to $6 trillion bill that they crammed down our throats. The money's not worth anything, guys. It's a fiat currency, and the more you print, the less it's worth. Look what happened in Germany after the war. That, you know, you had stacks and stacks, pallets of money to buy a loaf of bread, and that's what's going to happen with this money. It's a fiat currency. It's backed by nothing. It's backed by faith and goodwill, and guess what? You know, how many people are trusting in the dollar? It's the world reserve currency, meaning they can print all they want. Britain had that, got taken away. You know, so we're going to lose it. We're definitely going to lose it, and whoever gets it can print money and build their military and do all kinds of crazy stuff, just like this country did. But look at the people who took over. You know, the people who took over in this country are just insane, you know. And I look at the people who took over in Australia when I was watching that stuff down there, the news media. I got some Australian friends that send me some really cool stuff on Messenger and on Telegram and all this kind of stuff. And it's nutty down there. And if you look at these, you know, there's some pretty good newscasters down there that I like to watch their commentary, because these guys are sharp. And I can't remember one dude's name now, but I really like him. And then you got these politicians get up there and start talking. And man, when you look at them, you would swear that the nice young men in the clean white suits are coming to take them away. Haha! I am not kidding you. These people look like they're nutty, and as soon as they open up their mouth, they're not changing my mind. They're cementing it in me that these people are crazy, and they're running the show. You know, I look at what's happening. I just watched a thing on the Olympics. The Swedish girls, good looking bunch of Swedish girls, boy. There's some good looking babes, and they beat these weird, freaky. I thought some of the ones on the American team were dudes. You know, I thought, oh, okay, that's one of these things. They're all freaky looking, and then they're going to boycott making goals until we get what we want. Holy mackerel! You know, this is just weirded out stuff going on in this world, guys. You gotta wake up. Wake the sleeping giant. You got to start standing up and speaking out against all this stuff that's going on. Because if you don't, you're just as guilty as the people that are doing it, because you're not doing anything about it. And that's just no damn good. That's no damn good at all. But some of this stuff is really creeping me out. But we do have a beautiful day. Clouds are getting high. It's windy again. It was so funny. Just only 45 minutes ago, it's completely stopped and got real still, and then the wind kicked up. This morning, oh my goodness, after it started clouding up again around, it was about 5. And then when I went out, I didn't get out for my walk until late because I was waiting for because the rain's coming from different directions. And when I stuck the umbrella out, it's blowing the umbrella all over. But so I said, heck with it, just went out and walked anyway. But I'll tell you what, the rain, it was Forrest Gump rain. Rain was coming from up underneath in my nose hole. It was really freaky, but at least I got in there and walked. This back thing is just got to keep working it out. This weather will mess me up. I know it messes a lot of people up. And this stuff with the leg going numb, I got to walk it off. It's the only thing that helps it. And I had, with the kids walking a little bit earlier, I hope they don't keep pushing this, locking the kids down. I do not understand. Kids got a really good immune system, and I'm starting to think that these people that are in charge, they do know that kids have a good immune system, and I believe they're deliberately trying to weaken it by locking them away in their houses. I really do. They don't want them getting out and playing. They don't want them being out with their friends. They don't want them being social adequate. They don't want them educated. How can you rule as a tyrant over educated people? You can't. And the sad thing is, you see a lot of the people where the kids, they're doing this online schooling. They're not learning anything. The kids will even tell you that. They're bored stiff. They can't see their friends. They can't do this. They can't do that. And this is deliberate, guys. This is deliberate to enslave the people. It's all I can see. What have they done in a year and a half that's actually helped with this baloney, this dang flu? You look at the numbers from 17, 18, 19 of how many people died of influenza. And then you look at what happened with this COVID. It's a mild one, and then people are all going to jump in. We don't believe that, so blah blah blah, and they're going to get. Oh, and I'm just like, just please, give it a rest. It's not working. People get the flu and die. Sorry, that's the way it goes. But now look what's happening with this shot. I got stuff on a thing on Telegram now. All these doctors coming out. I can't put it on Messenger, and I can't put it on Facebook, because as soon as I put it in there, they knock it down. Now, why? They just say it's false? Says who? And they won't answer me. They won't say, So some of these, there's even ways that you can go to them. These doctors from these colleges, and these are bigwig doctors, and you can go right to the site, and that's where this information comes from. And they're going to say it's a lie. They just because they say so. Some that chick with nose rings and tattoos and purple hair, hey, I'm just not getting it. I'm just not getting it. But this is where we're at, guys. But they knocked down so many of mine that I put out there ever since I got that site. And then there's a thing on the one site where you just got to get a hold of me on Telegram, and I'll link you to it. But they're having people that just tell their story. I got the shot, and here's what happened to me. And some of it's absolutely terrible. The one guy gets on there, tells you how to go to the CDC and look up death tolls from this. And guys, don't go look it up yourself. I'll send you the link to this guy if you go to Telegram. Look it up yourself on the CDC. I'm not going to say anything about it because you ain't going to believe me anyway, and I'm going to get a bunch of trolls in here jumping all over my ass. So I'm not going to do that. You go look it up yourself, and you can see in the number you're going to freak. When you see the numbers coming straight out of the CDC, not from some fringe guy on his computer in Peoria, Illinois, that lives in his mom's basement. This is coming from the CDC. So, it's scary stuff. And, whatever happened to this, well, if it saves just one life, I always loved that with the gun control. But if it saves one life, we must ban them all. Yeah, I'm tired of that crap. And they're not doing that now. When you see these people getting sick, and you see these beautiful young people start getting this freaky looking shakes, and their skin's turning black, and I'm seeing things. I don't know how true this is, but as of yet, I don't know anybody who gets to see the ingredients, what's in this stuff. They just don't tell you. They will not tell you why. How come the government that's getting all this stuff doesn't put it out? And then the funny thing, out here where we're at now, they're getting all these things from China, and it's coming out now that these are the guys that made this. Does that make it the best shot? Maybe. Does it make it the worst shot? Maybe. I don't know, guys. I really, I just don't know. But be wary. Be wary of this thing. I would look up to it, and I would absolutely say, if I was going to go get this, if I was you, just ask what's in it. That's all. I mean, if you want to get it. But and I know a lot of people that got them, and so far they're fine. They seem okay, no troubles. But I'd like to know what's in them. Why won't they tell you what's in them? Why aren't those little sleeves of paper in that box? Are they trying to save a buck? And you look at all these places charging for it. Now you're seeing all this stuff here in this country with PhilHealth for testing, how they're robbing people and taking kickbacks and all this. That sucks. That's not good. I try to put all these links on Telegraph. I really hate the idea that these platforms are blocking us and we got to go to different ones. There's one guy I really like to watch, and he moved over to Twitch. And you go to any of his lives when he's talking, he's got one. It's me, and I can't watch it because it's a terrible feed. It just doesn't work. You got people going over to what's that other one? BitChute. I have a BitChute channel. I can't do nothing on it on my phone. Yeah, I guess if I got a laptop or a computer, yeah, I could probably do whatever I want. But on my phone, I can't. So that's useless to me. And they got all these places, these alternate places, and they're just breaking us down and splitting us up. Because I'm not putting any more of them on there. I had bunches of them that I had on there, and you know what I did? I just deleted them. It fills up my phone with garbage. I got to use this one for now because it works. Hey, baby. What?
I'm going to say you're too loud.
Okay, not yet.
You're too loud.
Oh, thanks, bub. But it's a real shame, and but they knock people off. I like British Biker. He went over to I don't know, Rappler or whatever that other one is. I forget which one he went to, but you don't see him anymore. I can't hardly turn it on half the time. It just doesn't want to work. I don't know if they're deliberately messing these things up, but I can watch a YouTube video here at this house and it plays straight through and I never have any problem. But you go over to Twitch or you go to this one where Rumble or whatever it is where British Biker is, and it stops or it gets goofy, or it takes you to watch a 5-minute video. It's a half an hour. What's up with that? Why is that doing that? Are they deliberately messing this up? Just a question, guys. I don't know if they are or not, but but they're censoring us big time. And the First Amendment of the United States Constitution is the first for a reason. They have to stamp that out. They talk about the dang guns. That's the Second Amendment. Very important also. But I just seen some stupid politician in the U.S. It was I don't remember what state she was from. She's a senator, and she was saying, well, they need to get rid of these, and if they take them out of the stores, if they're not in the stores, then people won't be able to buy them. So we'll just close the stores. We're not going to ban the guns. We're just going to close the stores that sell them. ATF's going to shut them off, and nobody can sell guns anymore. Okay, Mrs. Bright-Eyed Weird Lady, when did you ever walk into a store, a 7-Eleven, a Walmart, S&R, any store, and go buy methamphetamines? When did that happen to you? Can you tell me about that one? Because I sure would like to know. These people are ludicrous. Here they make a big fuss about the firearms too, and with China across the pond breathing down their necks, everybody in this country should be armed and should be trained. Me, I'm one of them kind of guys that say everybody, when you hit 18, if you're not in college, military, minimum 2 years military. And if you go to college, as soon as you get out of college, then you can go into be an officer for 2 years. Period. Train them. That would get rid of a lot of these punks that wear their pants down. I saw a really funny meme. It's this guy standing there and he's got his pants down, below his butt cheeks, and his underwear hanging out and all this stuff. And the little tiny boy, like Moo goes up next to him and he says, I learned how to pull my pants up at 2 years old. I just love that one. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. It is feeling a beautiful day. The guys did finally get out and start working again. They're actually missing concrete. I hope the rains don't come, but as high as those clouds are, I think we're going to be okay. So this is Rick Shaw, and I'm going to let the little ones, guys, what do you say?
Rick Shaw out.
There you go.